Howdy homeowners, we're in a home built in 2005 and we're going to talk about garage doors. Now, there's a lot of things to check when you're looking at garage doors. You got to understand they are big, they are heavy, they have moving parts, they require power, and they have safety features. These are all systems and components that need to be periodically checked. Here at this home, I'm just going to briefly talk about some of the things I found. First, the safety features. They actually work fine here. There are two safety features for modern garage doors. There's the optical eyes, positioned at the lower corners of the opening. And they have a beam that goes back and forth. If that beam is broken, it causes the garage door to open back up. It functions here also as the pressure return, so if the garage door is coming down and it hits something, it feels that resistance and returns back to the open position. They both function here, but there's a bit of component damage here I want to talk about. One, we have the curved arm, missing nuts, so instead of replacing the nuts, zip ties were installed. The emergency pull cord was missing the handle, and the noose style handle just ain't going to work. Additionally, talking about the emergency release, you want to check those as a homeowner because when you release the door should not slam close. It should be able to close about halfway and then stay in that position. So it's good as a homeowner to also periodically check that to make sure it works, and then reactivating the door will cause it to fall back into its cradle. You want to check the wheels. You want to make sure that they end their tracks, that they're not slid too far out. These are good. These long metal bars going across there, your struts. This is a double garage door, so you definitely want to have struts, especially since this is an insulated garage door, well, minimally insulated. This lower strut is bent and damaged, but it hasn't cracked yet. It hasn't messed with the framing, so I'm just going to call out to have them tightened, but you'd probably be good to continue using it. That occurs when the garage door comes down and the strut hits something. You also want to check the springs and the cables, make sure that they aren't loose or detached, that the spring's not damaged. Weather stripping around the door. On the sides it's good. The weather stripping has been damaged up along the top here, but it's good at the bottom of the door, which I'm glad to see. Panels are in decent shape. There's some cosmetic damage to the outside. That's no surprise. It's usually from kids and sports balls or people bumping it with their vehicles or bicycles, things like that. But the panels themselves don't have excessive damage, or not bent, deformed. So here, they're good to continue with this garage door. Keep in mind some additional repairs, such as weather stripping the handle and installing some nuts at that curved arm. Man, that's a new one. And as a homeowner, you should always check the safety features and make sure the emergency release works periodically.